Four bodies have been recovered from a car that appears to have left the road in North Wales. Police say in the search for the missing teenagers. Let's bring in our correspondent once we have made the connection with him. Shortly, the police have been searching for four missing teenagers who were believed to have taken a camping trip in Snowdonia. Jevon Hirst, Harvey Owen, Wilf, Henderson and Hugo Morris. And now North Wales police are saying that four bodies have been recovered from a car that seems to have left the road in North Wales on the A4085. Let's bring in our correspondent Shingi Marike, who has been following this story for us all day. Shingi, just bring us up to date with the update that we've had.
Well, tragic news coming in the last few minutes that four bodies have been recovered from a crash which appears to have happened here at the A4085 at Garreg near Tremadog, where we understand those four young men have been on a camping trip. They arrived here on Sunday and then lost contact with their families, triggering a huge search and rescue operation which we hoped wouldn't end in these tragic circumstances. Over the last few hours, we've heard from their families on social media posting about how concerned they were, but we now understand that this has ended in tragedy. The police statement suggesting it's a tragic accident and that their thoughts are with the families and friends of the four young men at this very difficult time. They also go on to reflect on the fact that this was an extremely extensive search operation involving a number of emergency services, saying that involved volunteers, and that they've gone on to say this is sadly not the outcome that they would have wanted. They're asking for respect and privacy for the families, and now an investigation is ongoing to establish the circumstances in which their car would have left the road. And I just want to talk about where we are. It's incredibly remote where we are in Snowdonia. The roads are narrow, it's rugged countryside. You can understand why those four young men may have got into difficulty. We've been speaking to people about what the road conditions were like on Sunday. It was incredibly rainy, it was difficult to drive in, and that obviously may have played some hand in what has happened here. The investigation will look into the circumstances in which these four young men have lost their lives, but it's tragic news coming out of what would have been four friends searching perhaps for an adventure, searching for a camping trip and a time to enjoy themselves. This has ended in all four being found in the car, four bodies recovered in tragic circumstances.